Hi, hello. So, here we are, day after the turbot hunt. Just getting ready to fucking head off to Banff, but I'm looking at the Banff webcam and. Sorry. Oh. I'm looking at the Banff webcam and it's jiggling about a lot, which means it's windy. Now, I don't mind the fucking fact it's raining. Raining's a fucking piece of piss. I can deal with rain. All my shit's waterproof. The wind is a problem. It is due to drop after sun goes down. So it leaves me in a bit of a predicament. There is a mark where I can get my rock on Quint and go and shut up. There is a mark close at home where I can get my rock on, save me going all the way to Banff. However, it's probably a good fucking half kilometre walk for the car, whereas Banff is not a walk from the car. Also, if I go up to Banff, the two rock line, short spine, there are a couple of locations close to there where I can pick up other mini species. So I'm really torn as to what to do. But I've got like 10 minutes to decide. Do I drive all the way up to Banff and hope that I can fucking, I know the game rangers Hearty are no good over low water. I'm hoping that there's enough water at Banff. I mean, tide's currently, I'm looking at the cars, tide's fucking currently in up there. So, no work in the morning. Bait ready in the fridge. Rods and rigs, everything ready. I just don't know where the fuck to go. Fuck it. We'll go to Banff and see what happens. So I'm going to go and pack all my shit and I'll be back in about 1 hour, there or thereabouts, time I get packed and up to Banff. Yeah. Also, you got to see what all the noise is about. He's telling me they'd like some fucking food before I go out, so deal with that as well. Right. I guess back in about an hour somewhere.
A few moments later.
Hi, hello. So, decisions were made, as you can tell from the fact I'm sitting in a car. You've probably guessed I went for the easy option. So it's about, I don't know, fucking 100 metres walk to the end of the fucking quayside. I'm in Banff. New mark for me. Never tried it before. Been using their webcam, which is just up there on the top of the pole. Since I used to use a Gamery webcam to see if the weather was like up Roon the corner here. I'm Roon on the east coast. This is more the north facing coast. Obviously, if it's a fucking bit of a shitty windy day Roon on my coast, I can come up Roon here. Can hear a heron, which means there's definitely small fish kicking about, because he wouldn't be wasting his fucking time fishing in an empty harbour. So we used to use the Gamery webcam. Gamery webcam is no more. However, the Banff webcam, like the Stonehaven webcam, are not just active, but they're on fucking Twitch 24/7. So I've been using the fucking webcam up there to check the weather conditions, and I've been looking at it, and I've been looking at it, and I've been going, fucking hell. Could you have see off the end of that fucking pier? So, we're going to get a go. If it turns out to be shite, can go to the other side of the pier, the other side of the bay, to Macduff Pier, which I believe we did a video there last year. I'm pretty sure it got published. Maybe. Anyway, it's facing this way. It's facing that way. They're on opposite sides of the bay. There's a river in the middle of the fucking bay. So we're gonna get a cast out. We're on 14. We'll come up here tonight looking for shore rockling, 15. Five-bearded rockling, 16. Short spine sea scorpion, 17. Viviparous blenny, maybe? I come to Portnocky, which is about fucking 20 minutes that way, to catch my viviparous blenny. So, I mean, there's either chance of that. Tom Pot, Shawnee, close in down the side. I've got two small rods from the night. So the mini species bashing's in full swing. We'll see how it goes. If it turns out to be shite, we'll get half an hour. If I lose all my fucking first rigs that I put out, then we'll sack it off and move somewhere else. I would have fished the market Peterhead, but I went to have a look at it, and just off in the bay, there's a drilling rig, which is currently drilling, a small jack-up drilling rig. They're about to run a new hydro cable out from the bay in question. And they've been drilling core samples for, I don't know, a couple of months now. But they were quite far out. Now I've been out to look at night, and it's literally sitting right off where I'd be casting. Now, I know because I've spoken to a couple of guys that are working on it, because I like a casty and all, that it's running 24/7 because of how hard the granite is. They're constantly drilling. So there's going to be drilling noise, there's going to be vibration, there's probably going to be some dust and shit. Yeah, granite dust and that, and water. It seemed a bit of a fucking... I wasn't convinced it was going to be on ice. Likewise, fishing the actual bay. I've had success with both rockland species off of Sanford Beach. Plus, you've always got the chance of bass at night. It seemed like a safer bet to come up here. Even though it's an unknown, the drilling rig is marking things. It's making me nervous about fucking whether it would be any good doing there on it. So here we fucking are, we're in Banff. I'm going to want a scran and sandwich that I bought because it's fucking 5:30 and I don't think this is my breakfast. I was looking for somebody that sell fucking, I could get a Costa or something, but unfortunately I'm out of luck. Anyway, I'm going to scoff a sandwich, get my gear out, get out in the end of the pier. Next time you speak to me, we'll be doing our in amongst the water. Species number 15 soon to be captured. Well, only luck. So as I'm sure you can hear by the wind, it's far from fucking ideal. However, we are here. Rag tipped with squid, mackerel, lug tipped with squid. Repeat on the smaller hooks. However, holy shit, there is not much room here. Like, I've got my gear shoved in this little... There's a little divot there. That my gear shoved in. It's really not a big pier at all. Hold on. Fucking disco. Can we get full beam, please? It's really not a big pier at all. As you can see, I'm still going to get my rods baited. The wind is right in my face. It's cold as fuck. So I'm going to get some baits out and see if it happens. It may be that there's fucking so many fish that I'm not bothered about the call. However, my arthritis is already starting to complain in my fingers. So I don't know, we'll see how we're doing. I'll get the rods out, as you can see. Mixture of baits till we'll figure out what's working. Figure out maybe which one's picking up the stuff that I don't want. You know, if the coalies are all coming on one kind of bait, I'll fucking stop using it. I'll switch to something else. We're going to fish one small rod, probably down in that corner. for blennies and sea scorpions, or maybe even back up this way a little bit. I'm not sure yet. That's fucking Banff Harbour. I don't know. As I say, it's fucking very slippery. There's not much room. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully back soon with a fish. Otherwise back soon on the way to the car somewhere else. So we're set up. Little rod, close in, doing the side, little size 8. Well, lug worm. And if you come down here, we've got the two big boys. One to the left is fishing smaller hooks, smaller baits off to the side, kind of that direction out up. This one has got the slightly bigger hooks. It's basically slap bang in the middle of where the shipping channel would be, therefore in the slightly deeper water. Yonder in the distance is Macduff. You can kind of see the red from the church all lit up on the hill for remembrance. So now we wait for something exciting to happen. Yeah. Unless there's some amazing fish here, like, I'm not going to bother fishing it again. It's definitely, if you're going to fish it with a mate, you're going to be fishing one rod each. I mean, you might manage to get 2 rods each off the front of here if you went 2 that way and 2 that way, but it's far from an ideal situation. I know why not many people fish it now. So I'm going to sit my ass down on this little bollard and wait for something to happen. Right on cue. God, cycling through this new headlight's nuts. I think there might be something tapping at that. Possibly. Yeah, there's something tapping away there. Right, BRB. Well, we're off the mark. However, that's a coley, and I was kind of hoping to avoid them. Really, we're not looking for them. We've had loads of them. However, fish number 1, cool fish. Yay, get him back. They appear to have bites on both. Yeah, I'm going to say there's fish on both of those. So, I'm going to let it develop 5 minutes to see what happens. There's 3 hooks on each. Yeah. No point filling fucking 1 when I can fill 3. Or some other excuse for, yeah. The thing is, I'm not sure what the ground's like here, so I could be getting dragged into snags, given it time to develop, because I don't know if it's clean or snaggy here. But a fish on each rod first cast would be decent. The only problem is if it's going to be coalies and coalies and coalies, because I don't need another coalie. I'm not driven fucking over an hour for another coalie. So we'll see what happens. We'll get these, we'll give it 5, get them in, see what happens. I'm back soon to show you some fish. He's done it again. That, ladies and gentlemen, is short-spined sea scorpion. He's a big boy as well. That could be my new PB, short spine sea scorpion. Also species number fucking 15. One of the 3 that I came here looking for. So, fucking yeehaw. I'm gonna get him off, get him back, because there's still 2 species of rockling out there. But that's an absolute stoter of a fucking sea scorpion. As you can see, the spines are really, really short compared to the little long spines that I caught. An absolute belter of a fish. They get bigger. I know somebody had one that was like 1.75 pounds. However, very, very pleased with that. Gonna get a photo, gonna get him off, get him back. 1 down, 2 to go. Species number 3 for this evening, a small but perfectly formed pollock. Fucking size of the eye, considering how it's just a tiny, tiny baby pollock. But yeah, little bend in the lateral line tells you it's not a coley, it's a pollock. Gonna get him off, get him back, and get cracked on. Need to get the big rod baited up and back out again. Species number 3 for the evening. Well, as I'm sure you can imagine, I'm not the first cunt to come to Banff and catch crabs. Technically species number... no, we're not even going to go there. Calcine, not gonna lie, that wind was fucking unpleasant. So, back to the car. Fucking red up. Hi. 1 down. No rocklings. Sad times. New personal best, short spine sea scorpion, also known as a cunty. Happy times. Very, very happy times. An absolute clonker at a cunty like. But as I've said before, they do get much, much bigger than that. I had a mate took in at about 1.75 pounds in the breakwater in Peterhead. Took basically half a fillet of mackerel that was out for a ling. So yeah, we're at 15. Just 2-3 hours we've been up here. I need to get back down the road because I've got a hospital in Aberdeen tomorrow, so I can't be out too late. Flip side of that is there's no work tomorrow, so going out tomorrow night, we'll go to the local mark. And try and get my 2 rockling there. Yeah, 5, 6 fish. 6 fish, 3 species, and 2 crabs. Okay. Ooh. Snuggy as fuck, like, lost a lot of snoods. It is what it is. You know, a lot of the places we fish are fucking rough. Yeah. I really, I know I did look over the fucking moon, but Hector fucking chuffed as fuck about that short spine sea scorpion. But he's also cold, his hands hurt a lot. So he's going to go home, he's going to get some fucking shit on, get some grub, feed the cats, and go shopping for some fucking fishing gloves, I think. Another one bites the dust, eh? 5 to go.